But then, talking about dollars, we've got the $1, and it is the Sacagawea dollar. There we go. So 2001. Hey everyone, thanks for joining me in this video. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Total Coins. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Total Coins. So in today's video we are going to be doing a very special world coin hunt, and we are going to be sorting through all the coins that I was able to get, or that was given by Karen Clean, sort of one of my patrons, who sent in an absolute stack of American coins. So we went through a couple of the coins on the actual PO box opening, but we had all of these bags that were also sent in as well. So we are going to go through them today. We've got a couple of state quarters, some presidential dollars, we've got date runs, and I've just been dying to sort of go through these. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through them today, sort of have a look what we've got, and also sort of get them stuck in our albums. So as well as the sent albums that I've got, I have also been sort of working hard to sort of try and get some of the other albums as well. So I've got sort of album number 1 for the Roosevelt Dimes, album number 2 for the Jefferson Nickels, and the Washington Quarters. I've got album number 3. I have got a couple of others on order, and I will just keep plugging away, and I'll try and get hold of sort of the series of albums that I need to get. So let's have a quick sort out and see what we've got. So we've got the 5 cents there, we've got the dimes, we've got the 1 cent, we've got some world coins. I'll tell you what, we'll go through the world coins first. We've got all of the quarters, we've got some more quarters there, and we've got the presidential dollars. And we'll actually go through that one as the first bag. But the first one that we've got is, I'll tell you what, actually let me turn my light on. If I can get the right cable, that is, yep. There you go, turn my light on just so that we can see a bit better. So this one is a $1 from 1985, and looking at it, I am going to say Mexico. Yep, there we go, Mexican $1. Absolutely brilliant. So I actually pulled a Mexican $10 out of my £2 hunt in the live stream last weekend as well. So definitely been seeing them around quite a bit. So let's stick that one down there so it's not going to interfere with the US coins when we start getting them out. And then next up we've got I'm going to say 5 rubles from Russia. Yep, there we go. It is Russian, and it is 1997. If the camera will focus, that is. There we go. Absolutely amazing. So 2 very nice world coins there. So what we'll do is we'll do this bag first, and it's got a bit of information inside as well. So we'll have a read of that. So, the 1 cent coins, aka pennies, pay homage to our 16th president, Abraham Lincoln. The ones from 2009 depict his log cabin home, his youth as a rail splitter, and as a statesman. The 2012 shows a shield with the US motto meaning out of many, one. The 5 cent coin, aka nickels, on the Lewis and Clark's expedition of discovery, May 1804 to September 1806. The $1 gold coin shows Sacagawea, a shoehorn woman, I think that says, who travelled across thousands of miles with the expedition and helped them contact the Native American population along their route. Hope these add something new to your US collection. Karen, aka I can't quite read that first word, something Sequest. So yeah, obviously we have got sort of, Karen does sort of come in sort of a lot of videos and live streams when she can. So let's have a look at these. They look to be in absolutely amazing condition. So let's do the 1 cent first. So that is going to be the first of the series. So if I remember rightly, I am going to refer to my coin album because it has got the information in it. I can't remember. Yeah, in 2009, the US Mint struck 4 reverse designs to commemorate the 200th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. These design honour 4 stages of Lincoln's life: birth, early childhood, foundation years, professional life, the formative years, so professional life, and presidency. So this one will have been I'll tell you. Yeah, so this is the variety one, so this is the early years. And it basically shows you the sort of the log cabin that he grew up in. You've then got so there we go. There is the second variety, which is basically showing him, I think that's the formative years one, isn't it? Yeah, I think that was the formative years. There we go. And then you've got the presidency. So absolutely stunning coins. Apart from sort of like the general Lincoln Memorial and Shield design, they're the only commemorative US 1 cents that were released. And then after them, in 2010, the 1 cent was updated with the Shield design. Very nice. So we then go on to the 5 cent. And this one is the Louisiana Purchase, 1903. So if you look at them, they are absolutely stunning. Some really, really beautiful coins that do come out of the US. They really are. And next up, we've got the Ocean View Ode of Joy. Lewis and Clark commemorative 5 cent. And we follow that one up with, so this is one of the designs that I have seen before, which is the ship. So I think it's the 5 cents that tend to sort of get a lot more of the sort of commemorative designs. So I know you've had a couple of the cents I think you get a few more of the 5 cents. Obviously, take the dollars out of the equation, the quarter dollars out of the equation. But then, talking about dollars, we've got the $1. And it is the Sacagawea dollar. There we go. So 2001. Absolutely stunning US coin. Not one that I've got yet in the collection as well, so really glad to sort of finally be able to add one of them in, because it's quite a well-known sort of US coin as well. So what we'll do now is we will start moving through the denominations, and what we'll do is we'll start with the 1 cents, and I believe this is actually a date run of the 1 cents. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to speed the video up now, and I will sort them out into sort of their date order, and we can see exactly what we've got. Okay, so I ended up sort of cutting off that because it just took sort of too long to sort through them. But you'll see there, so we've got one 1952, but this one is special because it is actually a wheat cent. So I've not got too many of them, so that will definitely be one for the album. But we then got a full date run from 1959 right the way through to 1982, and we've pretty much got sort of coins for all the mint marks. We've definitely got sort of one for every year, and then there's just a couple where we've only got the singles, but we will have a look in the album as to sort of what they should be. So I'll tell you what, let's just double check now. There we go, so it'll be this one. So we have 1965. There's only a single year in 65, a single mint mark in 65, 66, 67, 68 had 2, and what's this one? This one is 75. That one is, so yeah, we've just got the D mint mark for that one, but that's fine. So yeah, absolutely brilliant. So the only ones that I'll be going through sort of very closely with the 1982, as there are sort of several different designs of them, not designs, but sort of different layouts on the coin, as well as sort of different metals that are used. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly stick all these in the albums, and I'll be back in just a second, and then we'll go on to the 5 cents, the dimes. So I've been through all the coins, sort of sorted them out into my cent albums as well. So obviously I have got 2 that cover that sort of date range. My main one is this one, so 1959 to 1998. And we've literally, because of Karen, been able to finish the whole first page and most of the second page as well. As I say, it's just the variants of the 1982 that we're missing now. So absolutely amazing. And then obviously we've been able to fill up a load more slots in my first album as well. We've just got a couple, once again, I think it was the 78, and then it's just the 82s. So yeah, absolutely brilliant, that one. Really sort of filled up a lot of slots in my cent albums. So what we'll do now is we will move on to the dimes. So what we'll do is I'll get them all laid out again, and we'll have a look before I add them in to the album. So I'll be back in just a minute. So I've sorted through the dimes, and literally the blue card that was in the packet actually says all. So we've literally got a full date run from 1965 all the way through to 2012. The only ones that we are missing is 1968, 1970, 74 and 2009. So absolutely amazing. So what I'll do is I will have a quick look in my other album as well, to see if I have got any of those 4 dates that we can sort of drop in as well. But what I'll do now is I will get these transferred into the album and just see what ones I've actually got the space for. 46 to 64. Are you having a laugh? So I haven't actually got the album for these yet. I am waiting for it to be delivered. But keep your eye on the album reviews, and as soon as I get them, I will sort of put them into the albums. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stick all these away, so that I've got them for when my album arrives. And what we'll do is we will move on to the 5 cents in a minute. So next up we've got the nickels, or 5 cents. So once again it says on it saying that it's a date run, US 5 cent pieces. So what I'll do now is once again I will shoot off and stick them all in sort of a date order. What I'll do is as well is I will also get some of the others. I'll make sure that these ones go in as well. So I'll be back in just a second. Okay, so I've sorted them all out into the years, and the first year that we've got is 1961. So we've got 61, 62, 64, and sorry, there you go, I've moved these around the wrong way, 69. Yep, and then most of 1980s, we're just missing sort of 81, 87 and 89. Same with sort of all of the 90s. The only ones we're missing is 92, 95, and that's it. We've got all of the 2000s. Sorry, no, I've got these wrong. Start again. So we've got the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, and the 2000s, and then the 2010s. So we are missing 71, 77 and 79. We're missing 82 and 85. We've got all of the 1990s. We've got from the year 2000 to 2007. And then we've got the years 2011 and 12. But I have sort of gone through the ones that I had off in my albums, and we were able to find a 63 and a 68. So we're now just missing 65, 6 and 7. I've managed to get a 1983, so that one goes in there, I believe. 83. That was it. That was an, yeah, so we had a 1983D and I had a 1983P, so that went in there. Same with the 2006, so we got a 2006D. I already had a 2006P, so that will go in. And then I also had a 2017P, and as well we've got the 2019 and the 2020 that we got from 48 State Prospecting in a video a little while back. So that was the US special that I've done with the coins that he sent me. So yeah, we've got a absolutely amazing date run. So what I'll do is, obviously my album only goes up to 1995, so it only goes up to sort of about here. But what I'll do is I will get all the ones that I can in the album, and all the others we'll put into a bag, and as soon as the next album sort of shows up, I'll get them added in as well. So I will be back in just a minute. So here is the album. Sort of, I've stuck everything in from sort of 1962 to 1995, and yeah, we have filled sort of quite a few of the slots. So we have got sort of pretty much one of every year, apart from the few of the years that we were missing. But other than that, very, very impressive. So what we'll do now is we have done the 1 cents, we've done the dimes and nickels. So now it is time to move on to the quarters. So what we'll do is we will start with the standard quarters. And this is another one that says it's a date run. So what I'll do is, once again, I'll get these all sorted out into the years, and we'll be back in just a second. So I've got all of the dates set out that were in the bag. So we have got, the first one is from 1965. We go right the way through to 1997. But Karen has definitely sort of done her research, because I've got a whole load sort of from my albums to add in as well. So we've got a 1969, we've got a 1970, 72, 73, 77, and then we've got a 1988, and both the P and D 1989. We've got 1990. We've got so we've got the P 1991, and then I had the D 1991. And we've got both the P and the D from 1994 and 1995. P for 1998. So a really, really good selection here. Obviously my quarter album only goes from 1965 to 1987. So what I'll do now is I'll get the coins chucked into the album so that we can see where we are in regards to the album. So there we go, there is our album of quarters. So we go from 1965 right the way through to 1987, and we've got quite a good sort of date run there. So obviously still a couple of years missing sort of in the middle, a couple of mint marks missing, but it still gives me something to aim for. So really, really chuffed with that. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do is going to have to wrap up this part of the video right here. I was hoping to actually get all of this video out in one go, but yeah, while I was editing it, it's proven that it's going to be sort of close to an hour long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to split the sorting the coins out into two parts. So we'll finish this one right here, and then in next week's video we will be doing the state and park quarters. Just wanted to put out a big apology to 48 State Prospecting, as I did say that it was going to be all in one part, but yeah, as I say, when I was editing it, it just proved to sort of be too long. So yeah, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up here, and yeah. So before you head off, if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, don't forget to sort of hit the subscribe button and maybe give the video a bit of a like as well. And yeah, with that said, just wanted to say a massive thank you for everyone for joining me today. Really hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.